longer. We've got junior guard player of the year, first team all conference, Quentin Grimes with us. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see Quentin? Good. Okay. If you have a question, raise your hand and we'll get to you as quickly as possible. We'll go to first question to Quentin with Mark Berman. Mark, go ahead, please, sir.
Quentin, congratulations on sharing player of the year. What did you think about that? And along those lines, you may not know the stat. I don't know if Jeff has told you, but you're the first UH player to win that honor since Bo Outlaw in 1993. You're talking 28 years. What do you think about all that?
That's crazy. I mean, I'm so happy I was able to win the award. All credit to Coach Sampson and my teammates, just pushing us every day. It wouldn't be possible without them every day and coming to work and just putting me in the best position possible. And that's a crazy stat. I never knew that. So that's pretty cool.
You're focused on winning, obviously, but from an individual standpoint, how special is this for you? And what did your family think about it when you told them you were co-player of the year?
Yeah, they were super happy just knowing all the hard work I put in and just all the adversity I've kind of gone through. So just knowing that I won player of the year, they were super happy for me.
We'll go to Joseph Duarte with Chronicle. Joseph, go ahead, sir.
Quentin, to follow that up, when you think about, the decisions you've had to make in your life and where you started and then the decision to leave and come to Houston or to find another home, you just think about all that and how it relates to being able to come out and win an award like this?
Yeah, definitely. It shows that you got to just go through some things and persevere through some things. You got to stay loyal and just stay in the gym. And just hard work always pays off. Coach Q says that all the time when we're working out. He says hard work always pays off, and it did in this situation. And I'm just so happy that everything kind of came full circle.
Did you feel like coming into this year, last year was sort of a feel your way through things and learning your new surroundings? Did you feel like coming in this year, you not that you were going to have a player of the year caliber season, but that things sort of made sense a little bit more than kind of the rush you had to go through last year to acclimate yourself?
Right, like last year I was kind of like a freshman in the sense of my first year here, kind of getting to feel things out, see what Coach Sampson likes to do, what he doesn't like for people on the court. And then just knowing I knew I wanted to come back, I knew I was going to have a bigger role on this team. I know I was more comfortable with everything what Coach Sampson wanted me to do, and just the kind of the freedom that I was going to have this year. I definitely know I was going to could have a player of the year type season, and that's kind of what happened this year.
We'll go to Greg Bailey with KTRK. Greg, go ahead, please, sir.
Hey, Quentin, congratulations, man. What is it about Coach Sampson that has allowed him to draw your best out of you? What are the kind of things that you guys talk about, and why has this worked so well with him pushing you so hard?
I just think the tough coaching. I just think that he's on me every day in practice. He never lets a day go by. I think the game I had 33, the next day he was on me super hard in practice. He doesn't care. He's gonna push you to the limits that you can't get to yourself. So I feel like just him pushing me every day and just that tough coaching that he brings out of you. I think that's what kind of brings out the best in me. I feel like I needed that when I chose to come here, and I feel like he did the best job I could ever ask for.
It seems like with players that are going to push them. What did you think that meant when you came to U of H, and kind of what have you learned about what it really means to get pushed hard to Coach Sampson's standards?
Yeah. So some people might talk about it, but when you really going through it every day, it's different. When I first came here, it definitely shocks you for sure. But then he might yell at you and push on the line, but then he might come and draw a play up for you. So it's just little things like that shows that he really cares about you, not only just as a basketball player, but as a person for sure. He might put you to the side after practice, really talk to you about just little things that you could get better at, and just not even about basketball, just maybe about life. Stuff like just him kind of just being that role model on the court and off the court just made everything better here at U of H.
We'll go to Jason Bristol with KHOU. Jason, go ahead, please, sir.
Hi, Quentin. Good to see you. In which area has Coach and maybe the staff in general, have they pushed you the most in?
I would probably say defense and rebounding. I knew last year it was my first year kind of having a coach put so much emphasis on defense and rebounding for sure. And he knew this year coming in, Coach Sampson said, all I want you to focus on is rebounding and defense. And that's what I kind of do every game. He says your offense is going to take care of itself. I'm not worried about that. So just coming into every game, I just think about rebounding and playing defense. I know the freedom that he gives us, like us guards on the team, to go out there and make plays at all times. So that's really the big emphasis every day in practice, just defense and rebounding, just the culture, really.
That's not surprising. Thanks.
For sure.
We got time for a couple more questions here, guys. We'll go to Andy Yanez with the Cougar. Andy, please go ahead.
Quentin, is there a memory that still sticks out to you from last year heading towards the conference tournament when y'all found out it got canceled?
Yeah, it was, I think we were about 3 hours in. We were almost there in Dallas. We were like 3 hours in. And I just remember Coach Sampson was came to the back of the bus. Most of us were asleep, and everybody just having each other to wake up. And then Coach Sampson just told us that the conference tournament got canceled. We're going to have to turn back around. And we were kind of just shocked. So we kind of felt like, man, the season's over. We're going back home. So I feel like that kind of just something that stuck in my mind. It's kind of just crazy just thinking about that, how it all ended just going up to the conference tournament last year.
A follow-up to that, do you feel like the mood of this team is kind of, since you guys didn't have that tournament last year, you guys are more excited or motivated to get that going this year?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we lost out on a chance to do something special last year because we're kind of clicking at the right time last year. I feel like this year we're kind of doing the same thing. I feel like right now, we kind of got to have something to prove. People may not think we're as good as we really are. So I feel like right now with this time, I feel like we really have something to prove going into the conference tournament.
We'll go back to Joseph Duarte with the Chronicle. Joseph, go ahead, sir.
Kelvin, Quentin, to kind of piggyback off of that last part there, as you go into the conference tournament, you guys aren't chasing a bid, you're safely in, you're not a bubble team. How do you guys kind of approach the next 3 or 4 days versus trying not to look ahead, but also maybe sending a last message to whether it's the selection committee or those people who maybe are doubting y'all that you guys can do some damage come March?
Yeah, I feel like we just can't look too far into the championship game, or someday people might think we automatically in. I feel like we have to take it game by game. Like Coach always says, our next game is our biggest game. So whoever we play, either the winner of the Tulane and Tulsa, that's our biggest game of the year because we have to win it because it's win or go home. I feel like just the importance that we have to take with every game is going to be a big deal for us to see how we kind of go out there and take the seriousness of every game to kind of show people that we're one of the best teams in the country.